Hello, I'm John Proxy on Channel John of the West. I'm having a Final Fantasy VII Remake adventure.
Show me what you can do.
And, welcome to the proximity, by the way. It's a new day as well. I'm gonna try not to die this time and actually attack those wheels.
Give him what's coming to him.
Okay.
Hey, fight's not over
R1's
yet.
car.
This should make you stronger.
R1 car, John. Car. Yeah, I'm still taking damage.
We're kinda in a hurry.
Come on.
Come on.
So I think I was overthinking it last time. So yeah, I'm just gonna make sure those wheels are
You
dead.
can do it.
Because, yeah, I was struggling.
Ah! Keep it up. We gotta give it our all.
I'm counting on you. Bring it home.
Still struggling. It's not doing any damage, is it?
That's all I need.
Okay. Are those wheels still in the game? I
Let's
think that
pick
one
up
is.
the pace. Keep it up.
Well, I've just got to keep destroying these wheels, I guess? I'm not going to try and do that. So this is a really weird way to start an episode, but
Don't give up now, you guys.
I've got to get the shiny ones.
It's on you. Strike hard and fast.
Okay. I wasted that, didn't I?
Gotta be strong. Don't give up.
So I assume he's going to repair his wheels. So yeah, that's the thing I wasn't noticing before. That his wheels were being repaired. Pretty obvious, but I completely missed it. It is a new day, by the way. So I'm hopefully a little bit less out of it now.
Don't give up now, you guys.
But yeah, now I know to aim
No time for you.
the wheels.
Focus.
I'm still going to be terrible at this bit, though. It's still the game going, hey, you're near the end of the game. Now use a skill that you haven't used in most of the game.
Man, calm down already.
If I stay in one lane... Okay.
Still got the fight in you.
Bring it.
I've got to be on the other side still.
Let's pick up the pace.
I'm also trying to block more.
No need to panic. Keep it up.
That did hit me, by the way.
No turning back.
Oh. Who the hell's that? That. Like, I can't even reach the bloody wheel.
Stay strong. You can do it.
I've got you, brother.
Go for it. Don't give up.
But I'm going to keep doing that. He's taking more damage every time because of the stagger meter, so...
More on the pain.
Bring it.
So I'm blocking. And I accelerate, try and find a wheel. And he's going to do this again.
Meet them head on.
I think I'm doing better than I was doing before.
There's no rest for the wicked.
Stay on the yellow, and then we just try and block. Yeah, focus, as Cloud says. Well, I mean,
Shake it off.
doesn't really... Oh, great. He's got a new ability that I didn't know about.
This should make you stronger.
Well, I guess it's dodgeable.
We're kinda in a hurry.
Hey, fight's not over.
Still terrible at this.
Come on.
No. Damn it.
Well, I did better than last time, I think. Right, so let's do the introduction again. Hello, I'm John Proxy. Welcome to the Proximity. I'm having a Final Fantasy VII Remake adventure, and I just straight up suck at this this section of this game. And I actually looked it up, and they were like, yeah,
Turning back.
surprisingly easy compared to the things you just fought. And I'm like, what? I did them first time. What do you mean, game?
I'm counting on you.
Steady.
Well, I guess I'll just block.
Bring it home.
Keep it up.
Almost had you there.
But I need to reach that front one.
There's no rest for the wicked.
I'm waiting.
You can do it.
I think he's gonna... No, he's not.
Don't give up.
Oh,
This
there
should
he
make you
did.
stronger. Stay strong.
I'm waiting.
Let's pick up the pace. We're kinda in a hurry.
They're nothing.
That's the way to do it.
More on the pain.
Gotta be smart. Watch yourself.
Come on.
Stay the hell away from that. Try to accelerate, even though accelerate feels like it just does nothing.
Everyone's coming to him.
It won't go away because we're in a useful place.
It's on you. Can't afford to lose focus.
Try to break a little. No.
Still got some fight in you.
Show me what you can do. Don't give up now, you guys.
Hell yeah!
Don't give up now, you guys.
Damn it.
No escape.
Try and stay in the yellow. Because I think he doesn't do a thing till later. Just so bad at dodging them.
Hey, fight's not over yet.
Whoa! Strike hard and fast. Show me what you can do.
Show me what you've got.
Good luck. Let's do this right. Watch yourself. Let's pick up the pace.
It seems we have no choice.
Hang in there, okay?
Yeah, I can't stay at the front.
That's better.
Well, at least I have to pay attention.
Keep it up. This might be it.
You've barely taken any damage.
Steady.
That wheel is shielded.
Calm down
Bring
already.
it.
No, it's not.
You need more on the bang.
Move aside.
Bring it home.
I'm trying to decelerate. Brake is the word I was thinking.
We're kind
But,
of in a hurry.
Give him what's coming to him.
Get in there.
Bring it.
No need to. Keep it up. Shake it off, okay? And you're safe. You can do it. Go for it. It's on you. Don't give up now, you guys. Don't give up. Man, I hate it when that happens.
Did I get him? No, I died. Bastard. Ah, goddamn, I was really close. Sorry, I probably could have dodged that, but I would have died immediately afterwards. I don't get how anyone would think this was easier than the last two fights.
No turning back.
It's on you.
Hell yeah! Hey, fight's not over yet.
Show me what you can do. Stay strong.
Brake.
Don't give up now, you guys. Can't afford to lose focus.
I'm waiting.
Bring it home.
I just wish I could aim for that front wheel
Let's
consistently.
pick up the pace.
Like, I hate decelerating because then I'm further away from the wheel, and then it's like, well, I won't be there for another 20 minutes because it takes so long to reach it.
This should make you stronger.
Give him what's coming to him.
Finish him off.
I'm counting on you. More on the bang.
Good luck. Keep it up. Watch yourself. And you're safe.
Did you take damage then?
Kinda in a hurry.
You did.
They're nothing.
No need to panic. You can do
Okay, I
it.
tried getting not hit in by them probably helps a bit.
I know you can do it.
But yeah, Cloud,
Hang in there.
drive
okay?
faster so you can hit that thing. Then he shoots me a bunch.
Go for it. It's on you. Good luck.
Because obviously getting that stagger percentage is the important thing here.
Every little bit helps.
More on the bang.
Steady.
I want to get immediately back in.
Show me what you can do.
But no, he suddenly gets magical powers halfway through.
Don't hold back.
Shake it off, okay? Ah!
Now, pick a solid lane.
There's no rest for the wicked.
Come on.
Need me,
Because that feels like...
Bring it.
Still got some
Now we've got to deal with
fight
those shields.
Man, calm down already. Get in there.
Yeah, I use spinning slash. Probably
You can do
shouldn't
it.
have.
I'm counting on you. Get your ass in here. Bring it home.
Keep it up.
Alright, probably shouldn't. Maybe use spinning slash just for the wheels then.
We're kinda in a hurry. Just go away. You don't want to make me mad. I don't want any trouble.
Focus.
Keep it up.
There's no rest for the wicked.
Come on, get back in again.
Watch yourself. Don't give up now, you guys.
Right, faster, Cloud. So I can...
Everyone's coming to him. I know you can do it. You need me, huh?
Steady.
Let's pick up the pace.
Focus.
Keep up the pressure, okay? Don't give up. Don't give up now, you guys.
There we go.
Okay, y'all. Let's finish him off. Come on.
Cloud. Copy. Go for the head. With pleasure.
This is a sled fang.
Nice.
Okay, definitely leaned away at the exact wrong moment. End of the road. So, I won't lie, I think I know what's coming up here. Because, despite the fact I got this game 10 days early, I still take a long time to play games, just like a really, really long time. And people talk on the internet. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be surprised. I know one thing. I know a fight that's going to come up. Look quite orange. I don't mean just because of this. I'm surprised there wasn't... Did we kill Roche? Did he explode on the road then? So halfway through the game, I explained, oh, all Final Fantasies have 4 bosses. And they're like the 4 important thematic bosses that run through the game. And because this game was ending a third of the way through, presumably we wouldn't have representations of 2 of them. Now we just fought Genova.
Okay, asshole, let's...
Don't. And you're wrong.
Those who look with clouded eyes see nothing but shadows.
Everything about you is wrong.
All born are bound to her. Should this world be unmade, so too shall her children.
The world won't end today. But you will.
I like that you can still see the ghosts. I'm not sure I'm keen on the ghosts. Because WTF, but...
Listen. Destiny comes.
Ah.
We drag our asses all this way. This is the welcome we get.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep. Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As a soldier! Come and get it!
I'm waiting, Cloud.
So, I'll let this carry on a bit.
This is the point of no return. Destiny's crossroads.
Then why did you stop me?
I'm not really sure. What will we find on the other side?
Freedom.
Huh?
Boundless,
'Cause
terrifying freedom. Like a great, never-ending sky. What you heard just now were the voices of the planet. Those born into this world, who lived and who died, who returned. They're howling in pain.
Because of him, Sephiroth?
Their words, they don't reach him. All these moments and memories, precious and fleeting, they're like rain rolling off his back. And when they're gone, he won't cry or shout or anything. He'd tell you that he only cares about the planet, that he'd do everything in his power to protect and preserve it. But this isn't the way it's supposed to be. There's no greater threat to the planet than him. Sephiroth has to be stopped. He has to be. And that's why I'm asking you to help me. I know that together we can do this. But if we do, we'll be changing more than fate itself. If we succeed, if we win, we'll be changing ourselves. I guess maybe that's why I hesitated.
You said it yourself. He has to be stopped. And frankly, I've heard enough howling for a lifetime.
Alright, let's assume I have control for a brief second so I can talk. Okay. Let's read this first. When you cross the barrier of whispers, strange and terrible things may be waiting on the other side. Before making the leap, make sure that your party is well rested and well stocked with equipment and materia. The vending machine back on the expressway will have everything you need. Okay. So, frustratingly, well, it might have been sensible for me to play the last episode a bit longer and have this start here. I'm very tempted to actually leave it here, actually, and have a proper episode for next time. But if I do that, I'll say this one thing, which is, I think this is a fight with Sephiroth that's going on. So halfway through the game, I explained that every single Final Fantasy has 4 bosses, and I gave them code names. They are called the Tyrant, the Nemesis, the Puppet Master, and the Wild Card. And at the end of every single Final Fantasy, those are the 4 named bosses, and they all have rules associated with them. So the Tyrant is always like a king. It is the back of the box enemy, and they'll have an army of faceless people. Apart from like 10, where the army is squished into Sin. That is the army ejectors the king. But in this, it's President Shin. The Nemesis is Sephiroth. Obviously, it's always like a personal rival. We'll go more in depth, but like I'm trying not to take too long. The Puppet Master would be Genova, just sort of a meta level above everything else, right? So it's like a tyrant, but has end game implications above it. And the Nemesis will seemingly work for the tyrant, but then work for the Puppet Master, because they're like the same thing, but a metatextual level above. And then the Wild Card is a seemingly ineffectual or innocent person who will swoop in at the last minute when the tyrant's been defeated and go, haha, I've been evil all along. Now, that works at an end of the game. What happens when you split a game into 3? Well, you still need those 4 villains, but like, you need to chunk them up. And now, Shinra works really well at as it's a standalone story. Even before this game, like if someone said, if you cut up Final Fantasy, how many parts would you cut it up? I would say, well, obviously you stop at the end of Midgar. Then I would say Temple of the Ancients would be the next endpoint. But like, because it does the entire of the hero's journey, the hero with 1,000 faces, like to the point that when we got the chapter heading Belly of the Beast, I laughed because the Shinra building in the hero with 1,000 faces, that is the Belly of the Beast section. So it's quite funny that it's quite on the nose. And I said, well, okay, there's a battle with Hojo. It's not with Hojo, but it's with his specimen. And you can have representative fight on your behalf, right? It represents Hojo. And it doesn't matter that you and me both know that Sephiroth's not really here, that this isn't going on. If we're fighting a form of Sephiroth, it counts as Sephiroth. It doesn't matter if retroactively that means something else. In the moment, this fight is a fight against Sephiroth. And this is why I thought they introduced Roche to the game, because we don't have a nemesis, I thought. But so I guess Roche is a fake nemesis? In the same way that I thought Chadley might even be a fight, because Chadley's a scientist, he's a mini Hojo, but he's seemingly a good guy, and that's how that works. There's one of them in every game, every Final Fantasy. But no, we have a Genova fight, we have I think a Sephiroth fight, so all 4 villains are represented. I mean, you fought Rufus. And all those cars belong to Shinra, right? So not only that, but the reason... So I'm genuinely on board with most of the changes. Like, I don't mind. The original game still exists, so nobody's taken that away from me. But there's this... Like, it makes sense that the cloaks, right? The dudes in cloaks, if you know what they are, yeah, sure, that would allow us to have a fight with Genova, because Sephiroth was always dropping pieces of Genova. There's no reason why I couldn't do it slightly earlier. And why we couldn't have a fight with Sephiroth. Like, that makes sense. It's a bit Advent Children-y. And I'm not super keen on Advent Children. It's very Nomura. I don't know how to pronounce his name. And so are these fucking ghosts. Is it kind of... Also, I was watching a video about Kingdom Hearts, and he really does like that. Like, the symbolism was always in Final Fantasy with the hand grabbing. It's gonna come up again and again and again. And I appreciate they've seen that visual element when they use it, but it does... They do it a lot in Kingdom Hearts as well. I laughed at Freedom because that's... In 1997, when you leave Midgar, it's Freedom. That's what it's called. Like, to people who didn't know much about JRPGs, it's like, oh, we've got to Freedom, and I like, that is a method. Like, that has to be on purpose, right? And this is where those ghosts come in. He's breaking the fourth wall. The implication is the original game happens, and this retelling is canonically somehow a retelling. So that's Destiny. Destiny is the original game. The implication is we might be able to save Ares. That is the implication. Sorry if you don't know what happens in future games. We might be able to change events that happen in the like has already changed. Is Wedge dead? They implied he's dead, but like, is he? Because they felt his death, right? But like, I didn't feel like he died until afterwards. Anyway, I think I am going to actually cut this episode short. Like, I put up a bunch of videos at a time anyway. So if you watch this episode, the next episode's out in an hour, right? Like, I'm not holding back on that. I just want to cut it there.
Cloud, we should go.
But let's talk to these two, and I'll
So
start
if we
the,
go through that
fight.
thing, there's no coming back.
Like, I appreciate that rhythmically
Is
you
it
need
our
a proper
destiny
enemy
to
fight.
defy destiny? It's an interesting question.
But like, some of this doesn't make sense because is this defying destiny?
Thank you, Cloud.
Let's save our game, shall we? But yes, it's a straight shot to the end after that, isn't it? So I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna be cheeky and have a short episode again. And then we can go straight into the battle, which I think people will find more interesting. I probably, you know what? We should probably look. We're not gonna upgrade our gear anymore, are we? So let's actually do that since we. Yeah, let's go for all our So we should also level everyone up first. Put everyone on their best weapons. I'm going to take everything off actually. Materia. How do I set for? Let's just drop everything. And this means I'll probably actually go longer than a normal episode, won't I? Now, how are they going to do all 4 people? I assume they're going to send us in with 2, and they're going to change the couples, change who's available for Cloud to interact with. I'm guessing that's sort of how the original Final Fantasy VII ended. You had all 3 parties, and if you lost with one of them, you would switch to another 3, and you could come back. So I'll take Bangle. He cares about his attack. Doing attack run. Cog is stronger, apparently. But I also care about having lots of stuff on. +6 isn't loads. Oh wait, I mean it's better than now. HP and strength, that's pretty good. Healing. I mean, Eris should have that, shouldn't she? Really want me to use refocus? The battle was slightly filled ATB. Like that's not really worth it at all. Use damage taken when equipped by non-active characters. That's really cool. I like that. Auto life would be nice. I want to. Healing MP fills the limit gauge. I don't know what's going on, do I? I like him being stronger. So. We're gonna keep with these twins. There you go, really good. Okay, so how many have on? Okay. Another cog would actually. Might be able to buy a cog. So we should actually walk back. Yeah, we're going to go over time, aren't we? Oh, wow. Not very strong. These two we want, isn't it? Union Supreme. Okay. 2 of those and 2 of those. Not like we're doing anything with the money, is it? Anything here? Spirit, power, vitality, strength. You know what I'd bloody love? It's a magnify. I can't believe we only got one magnify throughout the game. I must have missed them. Don't care about those. Oh, that's... We'll keep with his cock. Supreme's better for him. This gives a 4, but like... 4. I can live with 3. Better stats. Talisman. Uses damage. Bulletproof. Okay, maybe I'll give him the healing. That's not. Yeah, okay. You can have the cogwheel do. That's also good, but I'm gonna... no, I think the cogwheel's actually better. Consuming MP. What's the limit gauge? No, give her... Let's see if I can give her some. This... Whatever. Okay, upgrade. Out. Stinger. Now what, am I start guarding? It's been unlocked already. That connects. I don't know if I... MP plus 15. Oh, terribly exciting, but something. Is 12 even enough to do anything with? No, it's not. Purple pain. We could get 2 10s in, but I might as well get a 14. Okay. I like having him have haste on. We're gonna want to back up haste. It's tempted to go in and see what he's weak against. Do you know what I'll do? I'll set it up. We'll quickly jump in and then scan. Barrier, you can now have max. Mana wall. I don't know what. It's got to be both, surely. And then magnify. I like having. I can't have magnify on both. Haste is more important. can't I have another magnify? Ah. Everyone needs a heal, wouldn't they? Good barrel on that one. Like, an elemental might be good, but I don't know if it's worth putting on. Somebody needs to have auto cure. So. Yeah, that was a good idea though. Cloud can have that deadly dodge. HP up at least. Who's going to get revival? I think Cloud. The Eris? Because let's give it to Tifa. You can have the other time as well. I'll give Tifa. No, I should. If you have time. What does luck do in this game? I don't even know what luck does. The HP up as well. Up. Up. Could I actually give a magic spell stone to use? I just assumed that magic's not going to be super strong on Sephiroth. And all her stuff uses MP anyway. But like, we're going to need to know what he's weak against. They're going to need some token abilities anyway. Yeah, I haven't put time on anyone. Okay, Cloud can have it. Like, it's nice to have immediately. You know what? We'll replace it because like we won't want to go in with assess. So we're gonna have assess on him, and we're gonna have first strike, and we're gonna remove him afterwards. Item master, because he's going to be the person using it. He should have raised. Oh, he does. See, we can now start moving stuff about. Somebody else needs a barrier. Let's put a cloud. He's sort of our backup person if somebody dies. That kind of makes sense. Those two are going to get removed. And now we can just start working on everything else. Like, I don't know if this is going to even be useful in this fight, but I should probably consider that it might be. Everyone should at least have access to some sort of magic. Surely. I wish I knew what Synergy did. Like, I'd put it on and I just don't see it happening. But I guess if I give him... hang on. Maybe elemental? Maybe we just give some powers to some people. It was kind of full and it's sort of weird. I think we need to go in. I think we save our game right now. We skip the cutscene and we just immediately assess him. Like, there's no reason not to do this. But this has actually gone overtime. This is a video I apologise for ending early and actually ended up going overtime. But we're just going to dip in to scan, that's all. But people should probably have a spell. Yeah, probably.
Never tried to challenge
We're
destiny.
going to skip all this. We don't want to see this until the next episode. Now it might be multi-part, but I think we can all agree I shouldn't be assessing in the final fight. See, I can't even hear what it sounds like well. I didn't realise that. I'll try and do this as quickly as possible then. This is very cool, but it's just that I wanted to speed through it. Just wanted to get a scan on him quickly. Okay, we might not be able to get a scan on him.
You're alive!
Happy to see me?
Wouldn't go that far.
Okay, I don't want to see this
It's a
game.
whisper too, huh?
Looks a lot more like an arbiter of fate than the others.
We can beat them.
Okay. I don't know what this is. What the hell is this? Okay, clearly I missed something.
Bring it on!
Okay. Just gonna scan them. That's all we're doing. Okay, I do want to see their names. Data. No, that's the moves they take. Abilities. Says. Red Rum. Iridium.
Too bad.
Okay. This doesn't tell us anything. This is... Yeah, okay, I'm going to let you go. We're clearly not going to be able to get information ahead of time. But, like, they're not weak to any magic. They absorb fire. That one absorbs fire. That one absorbs lightning. That one absorbs... We're going to just need to have a set on someone, aren't we? Let's let you go. We'll do it properly. We'll see what we can do.